And so that's my motivational minute for you today. What do you need to do so that you can respond calm and consistent? Hey friends, it's John, and I'm back with another motivational minute. As I continue to look into the research relative to what's going on, as one of the nation's leading leadership futurists, I can tell you this, that we're seeing an increase in bad behavior. Not just among employees. And for my HR professional friends out there, I know I'm telling you things you already know because you're living this. We're also seeing an increase in bad behavior among leaders as well. Now, some of this is a variety of reasons that are leading to the reason why we're seeing this kind of an increase. But one of the denominators that seems to be most common is that our brains are reacting instead of acting. Let me give you that again. Our brains are reacting instead of acting. As we get cognitively weak from trying to deal with all the stressors of life, it's kind of like we have a shortened fuse. And then there's so many trigger mechanisms out there that trigger inappropriate behavior. We saw that as we came out of the pandemic and people didn't know how to behave on airplanes anymore, right? And fortunately, that's calmed down. We saw it in our school systems. We're now seeing it in corporate America. And so how do leaders combat this? Well, I'm glad you asked. One of the things we need to do is we need to practice being calm. Practice being calm. We need to recognize that we need to have the space to build up cognitive resiliency so that when something negative in the day happens, and we know it will, that we can respond from a calm perspective. Now, this is really powerful for leadership success because leaders with higher emotional intelligence have the ability to actually lower stress. They find out that they have greater job satisfaction, according to the research, and better performance, not only for themselves, but also for their teams. They say a calm nervous system in the leader's center sets the tone in the room. And when the leader sets that tone in the room, there's evidence that tells us that regulated leaders reduce collective anxiety and increase trust and openness. And they do that via mechanisms in neuroscience that we refer to, for example, as mirror neurons, right? That the Italians discovered we all have. And so there are powerful brain science principles behind the ability to be calm. What do you need to do so that you can respond calm and consistent?